How's it going, you pencil pushers? That's funny, I just took a pencil out of my pocket. Look at that. This is Nick Daniels. We're doing another rant video here, sitting in the car before I head into the old Sobeys. Love that place. So I want to talk about loitering now. There was my last video you're going to be seeing, there was a topic suggested by a viewer, and I couldn't remember if it was loitering or littering, so this may be very well it, and it may very well may not be. But I still want to talk about loitering regardless, because it's actually tied in with the last video a little bit, and I want to expand on this a lot more. Not necessarily that relation, but the topic in general, or the topic in question. So if you don't know what loitering is, and by God, if you don't, honestly, I would probably be a little surprised, because most people have a concept of what this is. But I'll break it down for you. Basically, you go into a McDonald's, a couple people sitting around at a table. They don't they don't really have anything though. Like you clearly can tell they haven't ordered. You know, they might be looking at their phones or something. They're just kind of hanging out. They're just sitting there. They're hanging, right? Basically, that's loitering. Loitering is you have no business at that place, but you're just kind of there. One of my biggest pet peeves of loitering is the groups that kind of hang out right outside of a doorway. In fact, sometimes right at the doorway. And I think this can be kind of misleading for people, because some people don't want to walk through a group of youth that, I mean, let's call it like it is. A lot of people will judge people by their outfits, their attire, their tattoos, their presence, their figure. And you have a woman who's 65 years old, she's walking up to the CIBC doors, you know, whatever, just having a nice day, and there's 4 guys out there, they've all got big baggy sweaters on, bunch of face tattoos, and they're smoking. She's a little uneasy walking through, right? And you know what's funny though? These 4 guys might have literally no intent of anything. They might be some genuinely nice people, absolutely, and it is absolutely wrong to judge them that way. But a lot of people do it, and they don't say it, but they just walk up and they get like a little uneasy. I get uneasy if there's a big general group of people outside of a door sometimes. It's just like, okay, well, you know, this is a business, and I just don't expect a full group of people to be literally just standing right there that you can clearly tell have probably been there for a bit. And sometimes they, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of do like trash. You know, they're like PJs, and like I said, they're missing a few teeth, and they're just cucking back a few smokes. Cucking. I don't even know what that was supposed to mean. And they're cutting back a few smokes, and they're swearing about ex-boyfriends, and like, again, like that's kind of that mentality. You'll see a lot of places and establishments that will have signs that say like no loitering, no skateboarding, whatever. Of course people loiter. But loitering, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely been policed sometimes in a wrong manner. You could, I've sat down, because I'm a youth, I will sit down inside of a mall, you know, for 2 minutes. Like literally, I'll just take a seat, and I'll have a woman come up and be like, yeah, are you buying anything? And it's like just a public seating area kind of thing. And I'll be like, oh, well, no, I've just got here. I was just going to sit down for a minute. And she's like, okay, well, you're either going to have to buy something, you know, or you're going to have to take a hike. You know, you can't loiter here. And that's the idea, because she's now assumed I'm a youth, I am sitting down, I don't have product in front of me, or a paper or something, or a coffee, I am loitering. So when I go to an establishment, I do feel like I should at least buy something, so I have like, I can sit there and not worry about it. And sometimes I don't, I literally just come in and sit down, and they don't seem to, normally they don't seem to mind. So maybe it's just me thinking that, but I have been approached, like I have said before, when I was a little younger, and that was literally what I was told. And you know, and they're respectively doing their job, because they get a lot of that. Like I said, loitering fundamentally isn't that bad of a thing, but you walk by and, you know, you see an empty business, I mean, you can look at it that way, oh fuck, but then you get a bunch of people loitering that aren't buying anything. At least someone's gonna walk by and be like, oh, that place is full, let's go in, right? You could look at it that way if you really want to rationalize it, but I don't think that's really required. But yeah, I don't think loitering is horrible. I think a lot of people do it, you know, not necessarily inside of a business, but maybe outside. Sometimes even loitering in a business could be just walking, looking at the product. You're not really going to buy anything. You might know that, but you're like, oh, I'm just going to make myself look like I'm kind of busy and I'm doing something, and that kind of thing. And I'm just going to say that bus was like 43 minutes late. Normally it leaves at 5 o'clock. It's 4:39 and the thing's trucking. That's normally not a good sign. Used to take that thing. Don't anymore. I don't know. That's pretty much all I've got, actually. I don't really want to add too much more onto it. But actually, on a fundamental note here, I did say youth earlier in the video. This is definitely not tied to youth. I just say youth as an example, especially where I am a youth. But you could definitely say seniors loiter or whatever. Like, you know, it's a common thing, and it's in these it's normally in common locations. There's one here in a local town, Kenfold, that they have, where it's pretty bad. People will literally just sit in the town the entire day. They don't have anything else going on. They just kind of sit there and loiter. And again, it's like, you know, it's personal choice. It's absolutely cool. I don't care if people do it. Like, that's absolutely up to them. But you know, I don't support it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I support anybody watching the channel. Actually does mean a lot. You know, I've noticed a few of the videos, you know, they get like 5 views or something. I'm stoked. They get a like, I'm stoked. They get like literally 1 like and I'm stoked. If you ever have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. I say it every video. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep blabbing it because I want people to know that this is a channel of opinions. This is not me like out researching topics and I'm going to recite what someone else has thought. It's literally just going to be what I think of it, and you are more than welcome to disagree with the video. You are more than welcome to comment and be like, this is, but in a professional manner, this is why I disagree with you, and list your thoughts, or this is why I agree with you, kind of thing, or why you're on the fence or whatever. I haven't had this problem yet, and I mean, it's sure to come up at one point, so I'm going to address it now before it does. If anybody ever comments and they're just literally straight up cursing me out for my opinion or somebody else's opinion on the channel, that probably will be taken away. This is to be a professional viewpoint on things. So, I mean, I can swear and curse and whatever like this, but I'm not just, you know, spouting off like a little kid. And I expect the same. I don't mind if someone does put swear words into a comment, but don't necessarily attack somebody or something like that, which, like I said, has not happened on this channel yet. And I'm very happy, and I would like that to just stay exactly that way. But it's probably inedible. It's gonna happen. I might have said that word wrong. We're gonna just let it fly. Thank you so much for watching yet again. I know I thank you guys for watching like every fucking video, and I do it like 3 times, and I can never stop saying it, but I mean it. And we'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go to work. Not looking forward to it. Peace.